Hello and welcome back to Citizen Sleeper part 16. We are ready to sleep, as always. I really am hoping for a cat moment, but we'll see. And basically, the world is our oyster right now, or the ship is our oyster. No cat. Whoa, okay, that's a day. That's a day. Right, let's leave that. Let's leave for now. Let's just leave. Okay, right, as I was saying, the world is our oyster. But first we have things to do. So. Right, the ship mine fragments cost 32. And we can get 2 of them. So that's gonna cost us 64, right? And we can sell it for 150. Right? We don't need to join anyone else's business. We are making our own way in this world. Okay. We're buying these. We just... Right, what I could do then is sell one that we already have. Buy these 2. And that just replaces them and we get the profit. I think I kind of like that idea. Let's start doing that. And then we have 1 high dice. And then I think I am just going to re-roll all of the rest. But... Okay, no, let's... Okay. Before we do that, though... Let's go and speak to Feng. I think that seems... It could set the tone of the day. Oh, I was expecting something more to happen there. Feng, my dude, how's it going? Tracker, go on, please. When you enter the service dock, Feng is already set up. Crouched among stacks of equipment, he is leaning over a terminal, bathed in a blue glow. He looks totally at home. So that's good. He's found a new place, new life. I think it seems nicer here, healthier. Unless it's cultish, but you know, that can happen anywhere. Sleeper, what do you think? What do you think? Turns out not everyone in Havenage is set against me. A couple of my old systems pals managed to ship me some of my own gear. Oh wait, I was so confused because of the speech marks, but I don't think they... Okay, this is all the same quote. Gotcha. Turns out not everyone in Havenage is set against me. A couple of my old systems pals managed to ship me some of my old gear. He gestures at the pile of blinking hardware. Nice kit. Feng does a mock bow. I still don't like you. You're not very charming. Any updates? Feng beckons you over. He has a set of scans on the wastes. He has a set of scans of the wastes on his terminal with heat maps of activity overlaid. A chunk of the derelict rim is blotchy with bright red and orange marks. A chunk of the derelict rim. That's, yeah, okay. What are we looking for there? Like, a secret hideout for the Havenage people? Does this look like a wasteland to you? Feng shakes his head. There's hundreds of conway machines out there. Oh, yeah, okay. All lined up in concealed hangars. And a whole underground facility to support them. Jesus, but then... I suppose if you make something look like a wreckage from the outside, you're not going to get many people going exploring it. But you will get some, because there's people that do that as a hobby. Harden has got a crew out there putting them together. They must have shipped them in piece by piece through the shipyard, ready for assembly out there. So why are machines? Yeah, what kind of machines? That's Conway's whole thing. Remote operated vehicles, drones, cutters, salvage haulers, the full set. Okay. Maybe Harden masked the whole thing as an effort to clean up the wastes, but there's no way this is about pulling scrap off the eye. Feng looks worried. And why is Conway in the mix? I bet no one in Havenage knows another corporation is setting up on the station. Oh, so it's not actually... Havenage is not associated with this. It's just Harden. Okay. Well then, let's snitch. It's snitching time. I love being a snitch. They aren't stupid either. These scans are the best info I can get. The wastes are cut off from the eye's cloud of networks, and the greenway is a total dark zone. No data can come in or out. I can try. No use. You need to enter the cloud, and there's no cloud to speak of. I beg to differ. He turns and winks. That's why I'm going to pay them a visit. Oh, I don't like that idea. How? You forget. Havenage come in and out of their... Havenage come in and out of there all cycle. I should be able to get in, as long as no one I know sees me. Ah, because he still has all the uniform and that. But I need you on the outside to help disable security systems and cut me a pathway through. There's no cloud access, but if I can get inside and open up the nodes in their network, and we can work in tandem. Okay. It's a massive facility buried deep down there. Miles of corridors and ventways wrapped around cargo bays and hangars, so it'll take more than a few cycles to work through it. But as long as you can keep them off my back, I know I can rip what we need out of there. What about my tracker? He pulls a handful of ripper worms from his pocket and hands them to you. These are the last of my little helpers I managed to salvage, so make them count. I modified them slightly. This time they'll feed their data threads back into the system that they are tunneling into, creating a nasty little feedback loop. Okay. We run in just like we did with the agents. Hack the nodes I ping to locate the ports for the security system. Then slot the worms in those systems and let them go to town. He points to a fuzzy silhouette of the buried facility on the terminal. Here's the entryway. This is where you can get access and slot the first worm. That'll fry their perimeter systems and get me past the first cordon. What I need from you is to keep your eyes on the facility after you kick things off. Oh boy. You see me pop up a security system, a server bank. You need to break in and slot a ripper to disable it as soon as you can. If I can't? Feng gives you a hard look. You miss a system, you wait too long, they're gonna find me. Simple as that. He claps you on the shoulder. I need you focused on this one, so I'm gonna let you fire the starting gun. I won't go until you slot that first one. Oh, that's cool. We get to set our own start timer, and then we have to, like, I mean, we're gonna have to do it soon. We're in the best situation that we can possibly be right now. I leave a tracker running on the terminal here, so come back here if you want to see my progress. Okay. He affectionately pats the top of the screen. This sounds risky. Risky? That is audacious, at least. This is audacious. I don't know what that means, at least. He grins. Wouldn't be worth it if it wasn't. Feng gets up. It's all in place. You just need to make your own preparations, then slot the worm. I guess we take this stuff into the cloud with us, right? No. Still not exactly sure how it works. He stretches. Just don't wait too long. I'm getting bored of all this sneaking around. Once I'm inside, I'll get the proof that we need to end this whole thing, no matter what. He crouches to check the terminal. We can't take longer than 6 cycles on this thing. Remember that. Okay. He stands up. Oh, and one last thing. He lowers his voice. If I get caught, or you can't reach me, or we run out of time, there's one thing I need you to know. Do. Not know. Do. What? You take whatever I have managed to pull at that point, all the data, and you slot that stuff straight into the relay I've set up here. He points to a pile of servers and terminals hooked into the dock with cables as thick as your arm. We take whatever data okay, wherever that is, and put it in there, okay? I repurposed the dock's SOS broadcast system to beam out whatever you put in it. Anyone with a terminal, a slate, or a server on the eye will see it. That means Havenage, Yatagan, the hub, everyone. No matter what, Hardin isn't sneaking away this time. He grins. That's great. Will they kill him? I wonder. I imagine they would. I've got a bit... At least they would, like, kidnap him. I've got a bit more to do here, but the moment you slot that first worm, I'll make my move. He gives you a parting smile and returns to the terminal. The nerves hit you as you make your way out of the service dock. Time to prepare yourself. Awesome. Like, do we even need dice for this? Where's the starting thing? Here. Oh boy. Okay. I also hope that this quest doesn't, like, end the game. It shouldn't, right? Because, like, this is all so that I can get my tracker out. I mean, I enjoy exposing bad guys as well. But I would like my tracker out. I kind of want to do it now. When is a better time to do it than when we've got 5 dice full? We have got all this other stuff that I want to do as well, but this is urgent. And we can do all the other stuff in between. I'm not sure I can think of a better time to do it. I think we jump right in. Slot Ripper Worm. Slotting this first worm will allow Feng to access into the facility. You'll need to be ready to give this all of your attention. Oh my goodness. Is this then gonna work in real time? Haifa, wild margins. So, his house is gone. Off here. Again, when am I going to be more ready? I don't exactly know what to expect, but this feels like enough. The only other thing would be doing the other stuff for the cloud, like planting this seed and stuff and seeing if this clears the networks. It might help a bit, but I don't think that's going to change anything. I don't know what more we could do. I'm doing it. What else are we gonna do? Hold on. Okay, I do want to do what I said I was gonna do first. I don't know how long this is gonna take, like how many cycles or what. But we're gonna need to use a dice to get energy at least. Oh, here. Right, I'm selling this. And I'm gonna be able to make another one. Yeah. Yeah. It's ridiculous. You can buy one for $2.40. But you can sell one for $1.50. I deserve more money. But you can build one for less than that, I guess. So that's where... that's where it is. So now we can build another one if we want to. And we have £100! Holy balls! Okay. Did that give us some energy? Oh, my empty container is still available. I have 2 homes. Oh, and I guess the commune might end up being a home as well in the other place, but I can't leave my cat. I guess it's up to us where we want to live at the end of the day. Oh god, I'm thinking of the different things I could make that investment now. What I could do, if I was just wanting to be super safe, use my good dice on this again, do the investment upstairs, and then go and do that. But I feel like while I've just got so many right, I've got a scrap, I've got a stabilizer, I've got 5 dice, I've got all this stuff. I think it's time. I got money as well. As long as I don't lose my money, I'll be really upset. But I don't think I will. It's separate from the cloud and stuff. Again, I can't think of a better time. It's always going to be the same doubts. We will need to eat, but we have money now, so it's alright. Oh god, the worm tunnels in and starts looping data through the node. The Conway facility, open up to you. Godspeed, Feng. What if we fuck up? As you slot the worm, a thread jumps out of the facility. It unspools in front of you, releasing its data like ink in water. Sleeper. Feng's voice crackles through. Moving in. Oh, how's he doing that? Is he just talking and we're receiving it through the cloud somehow? Into our brain? We don't need walkie-talkies. Nodes, then ports. Aware of interference. Slot the worms. Nodes, then ports. I hope he doesn't say when that interference happened. I hope the word wasn't don't. Don't slot the worms. Nodes, then ports. Timer starts now. Stay safe. The thread dissipates. You are on your own now. Nodes, then ports. Oh, bloody hell. Oh god, wait, are we on a timer? Like an actual timer? A real-time timer? Oh, it needs dice! It needs dice, okay. This node is linked to the outer security layer. Nodes, then ports. Wait, this has got to be like a day. It's got to, like, work over days, right? I've used my number 2. Port located. So then we put the worm in the port. Input the worm. Right, we have to give this our full attention. And hope that the dice gods are good to us. The Ripper worm creates its feedback loop, overloading the security system. So every time we do this, we're getting more data from Feng's adventure, I guess. I don't think it's in real time. Okay, 4 or 2, we can do that one. A 5 or 3, we can do that one as well. Okay, we can do both. We should do both. Especially the 2s. Both the S-layer nodes need to be extracted before the port will open. Is there time? There is. Fuck yeah, there is. Thankfully, we have all of our dice. All 5 of them. Imagine if we had 3. The inner S-layer security is more complex. One access point won't be enough to locate the port. At least it gives us the 2 options each time. Okay. Now we can put the worm in here, and then there's just one more. The second layer controls the Conway drones tasked with patrolling the hangars. Okay. So there won't be drones. Security layer S disabled. Layer X unlocked. Plus to Feng's progress. Okay. Oh, this time there's 3. We cannot do this in one day. A 6 or a 5? No chance. Hold on, what did it say? This node is buried deep in the waste. This has to be the final security layer. Hold on, Feng. Like, there literally wasn't enough dice to be able to do this in one day. So hopefully you can survive overnight. 4 and 6. We can't do either of these with the dice we have. We can reroll. A 3 and a 5. Okay, we can't do any of them. Okay, that's okay. We have a reroll. 5 and a 4. We can do 2 of them, right? 5 or a 6. 4 or a 6. 5 or a 3. Right. Well, the 4 goes in this one. Okay. Not much time left. We've been so speedy. So the 5 can go... Hold on. So this one's 5 and 6. And this one's 5 and 3. We have exactly the same number of odds of either of them coming up tomorrow. So it doesn't matter much which one we do. But we'll do this one so that if we do get a 6 tomorrow, we can still use the 6 on other things. And hope that he survives overnight, because, like, there's just literally not enough dice in a day. Okay. Well, enjoy your night there. That's my, thingy done. Oh, we have 6 cycles to do it. So he can be in there for 5 days without progress? Okay. We can finish that off tomorrow. We'll definitely get a 5 or a 3. There's so many chances. 10 chances. And it could be... Oh, I can't work out those odds. 10 chances. 10 times 6? No, that doesn't give me anything. But that's that done. So what we can now do is go and eat. Then we'll go and buy mushrooms to make sure we have energy. And then feed the cat, go to sleep, and do the same tomorrow. So... this... I know it feels like we're not working on this, but we are. Well, it feels like that to me anyway. But I want my tracker removed. Alright. Fungus time? Yes. I kind of want to use the art fabricator now. We can't disassemble it once we've assembled it. So I'm like, should we do it now? I don't know. I think we probably should. Yeah, and then we're a little bit less cluttered as well. Right, we still... Tomorrow's the last day of 5 dice again, but that's alright. We've got to do... Oh, feed the cat. Feed the cat. I knew there was another job. What if I'm wasting so much money? I mean, you can't be wasting money feeding the cat, surely. It's a repeatable action. But that's the end of the day. I think I'm confident with that. Nothing more we can do. I didn't realize when he said we have 6 days. I thought he meant we have 6 days to start. Okay, we have a 3. We have 2 3s. We have 6. Ooh, we have 3 3s. Well, I did say I wanted a 5 or a 3, so... Is there anything happening over here that I need to be aware of? Scrap comes in 2 days. They leave in 1 day, but that's fine. I've exhausted them. Alright. We could still invest today. Once we've finished this quest, we'll see what happens. I might invest today. Because the sooner we invest, it'll start a countdown to getting returns. Maybe. Right. 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 We got this. Like, I want to explore more because I want to meet more of the people as well. I really like these two that was helping the refugees. And I want to find mushrooms. Okay, let's do this one then. I believe we're right near the end of this. 3. Bypass. Extract. Hey, I got some money. Worm time. Worm baby worm. Disco in Wormo? Maybe? Maybe not. This final layer controls surveillance. With this down, Feng should be able to control the facility's cameras. They won't know what hit them. Okay, the Ripper Worm chews through the camera control. The moment it does, a thread shoots from the facility. Job done. A thread from the facility cuts through the cloud like a hairline crack of light. Oh, cool. That's it. The final layer of security is broken. Somewhere, buried in the depths of the station, Feng is in control. He is slicing into the camera control circuits and piping out the result. Oh boy. The thread flickers and unravels into an image. A scene. Two figures in a room. One sat, the other pacing. The pacing figure resolves into Hardin, the unmistakable superior posture, the shock of grey hair. The second figure's features don't seem to resolve. They are vague, unformed. A problem with the data, perhaps? You look closer. Then you see it. The figure is a proxy. Perhaps you should have expected it from Conway, a corporation whose very existence is owed to automation. What's a proxy? What does that even mean? Like, it's not a person? The proxy is a machine designed to be piloted by a remote connection. Someone elsewhere in the system puppeteering it with their own body, speaking so it may speak. I wonder if the navigator could control something like that from the cloud. Like if it could control it could control a vending machine, but it was hardware downloaded into the machine. But I wonder if it could wirelessly do it, like stream itself into a remote body like that, just to be able to communicate with us in the physical world. The proxy sits impassively, or the Conway executive that is piloting them does, from the distant safety of some ship or orbital colony, perhaps. We can move forward, there is no doubt, Hardin is saying. The reclamation teams are almost ready, and after that I will make the declaration. Nothing has to change. This feels incriminating. The proxy leans forward, its movement stilted, uneven, as if its body was being refracted through water. But things must change, Hardin. We need further assurances. I have been informed of a breach in one of the closed networks in the low end. You have been careless. Was it me? Hardin waves the accusation away. We have been stretched. A breach was detected, yes, but no data of value was lost. Our board is concerned, Hardin. You can't just dismiss a breach like that. That makes you feel really like someone you wouldn't want to be in business with. Our board is concerned, Hardin. A drop in our value would be unwelcome at this time. The proxy leans back, its posture dominant. If the reclamation of AE1 is contested, then we could be drawn into a compromising legal position. What is AE1? I don't know how you say that character. Hardin approaches the proxy. There will be no contest. Not from Solheim, who cannot muster a defense. Not from Havenage, who will fall into line below me. He crouches in front of the seated figure, eye to eye. And the people of the station? Refugees, gangs, spaces, all opportunists or degenerates. Havenage is no longer strong, no longer united. No one here believes in Erland's vision, nor has the strength to enact it. They just see themselves. I hate these people. I sat across from him at the negotiating table. He was forceful, eager, weakened by his ideal. Who are we talking about? Oh, Erland. He was forceful, eager, weakened by his ideological convictions perhaps, but a great man nonetheless. This place no longer deserves to bear his name. Oh. Does he think he's doing good? The eye is crippled. It cannot survive. It is a ruin filled with squatters and outlaws. They will be lucky if it still spins in 100 cycles. Harden stands. You will move forward with the reclamation because otherwise you will lose your advantage in the system. Without your advantage, you will lose claims on the remaining palladium. Without the palladium, your factories will go dark. He pauses. Do I need to continue? One moment, comes a response from the proxy, and its head drops to its chest. Harden steps back and paces once more, awaiting the discussion taking place elsewhere in the system. That would be so weird. You just talk to a robot and then it just like goes to sleep. Because you've been muted. You watch Harden as he paces. He considers his future. What goes on within a mind like that? In the mind of a man who would burn all those around him for a path to some imagined golden end. But does he genuinely, truly believe that he's helping? This place is just going to ruin? Because, like, is he wrong? I don't know. And maybe, like, he's wrong on a surface level that there's so much opportunity for the businesses here. But it's like, on a structural level and stuff, do they have the infrastructure to be able to keep this place up and running? I don't know. Like, technically, because it's not the same as even managing a country here, because a country here isn't gonna, like, accidentally fall into a vacuum if there's a hole in the wall, if that makes sense. Like, this isn't a spaceship, like, so technically it needs to be upkept, and I don't know if that's happening right now, but surely Havenage could sort that out, who is already in place, not selling out to these other people. The proxy lifts its head. We are happy to proceed. We will legally claim the station, formerly known as Solheim AE1, as salvage within 6 cycles. Havenage is to assist with the transport of the illegal residents to Conway housing and labour factories. Hold on. Happy to proceed. Legally claim the station formerly known... So what station is this? Is this the eye? As salvage? Wait, what? They're buying the entire thing? And that would mean everyone that lives here would be illegal residents? Conway housing and labour facilities off-site? Everyone is just slaves to Conway now? They're literally selling the people and their land as salvage? Unless Solheim thing isn't the name of the entire place. Hold on, let's see. The proxy judders to its feet. Conway will also claim 70% of the raw output of the reclamation process after losses have been accounted for. Conway, greedy motherfuckers. Harlan nods. I accept. 6 cycles, but also, we need to stream this live to everyone's devices right now. Because that means we're all refugees. The proxy reaches out to shake his hand like a marionette, and then the recording loops. You watch it play out a second time, gripped by a horrified fascination. There is a bluntness to the conversation, to its blatant disregard for humans as anything other than objects. Yeah. Yep. It's but that's, you know, that's business, isn't it? That's just business. Things to be moved, to reuse, to be fed into structures, crushed and losses accounted for in the cells of tables and margins of ledgers. You realize now that you are no different than anyone else on his station in the eyes of the people in that room, and those like him. Each body here can be recast as a piece of property, a tool, an expense, an acceptable loss. Fucking disgusting. I'm so angry. In one moment, they can be named a citizen, celebrated, protected, and in another, the very idea of citizenship can be used against them. That is what it means to live in proximity to a system like this. No longer. Not while the eye spins. You gather the recording, pack it into a polygon of purest light. Then you drift down into the service dock like a falling leaf and find the relay. It only takes a second to place the polygon of data, that recording, into the relay system Feng prepared, and then you watch as it bursts out, a web of threads heading out into the black to every network device on the eye. Were we not supposed to wait for him to leave? Did he have an exit plan, or was he... Okay, let's just wait and see. Let them see what power makes of a man. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. I'm just terrified. Okay, icebreaker. Crack the toughest security system on the eye was an achievement that popped there. I'm just terrified I'm gonna accidentally make the game end is all. Okay, but we got 2 upgrade points, which I'm gonna spend on one of these things. Wait, should these not cost 3? But we only... Oh, yeah, we probably can't buy them. We can just hover them. Okay. Oh, I'm still deciding between these 2. It's not super urgent right now. But if every day we spent a dice on scrap, we would always be stable and have 5 dice. But that's basically the same as having 4 dice. Don't know if that seems worth it. The wastes. Okay, alright. Do we have a conclusion? I'm so scared. Or maybe we go back to Feng's place? No? Maybe tomorrow. Oh god. Okay, that's a bit nerve-wracking. But it's done, I guess. We did it. We need him to get out. My tracker! Don't you dare die in there, Feng. Don't you dare. Okay. So let me just go back here and have a little reassessment of life. Yeah, okay, so everything is fine here. We can kind of do what we want now. I might do what I said I was gonna do then. And invest. Yeah, let's invest. Surely we won't need the money tomorrow. And if we do, we can sell another ship mind. Okay. Ascend. Bliss Bay. Like, if Havenage, or at least, well, Havenage isn't going to go out of business, is it? But at least if Hardin's gone, maybe there'll be more opportunities here for more business. This isn't a... Am I just being scammed? It can't be. Well, we're trying it out. Bliss is incredibly grateful. I'll pay back every chit. I promise you. You guess you two are partners now. Okay, now if I leave, maybe it'll... Ooh, achievement, Bayview. Bought into the hub's competitive repair market. Fuck yeah. So, Bliss is bidding on jobs at the hub. It'll take a few cycles and some perseverance before one comes in. So 3. Okay, I knew this was going to take time. That's why I wanted to do it as early as I could. So that's that done then. I think what I want to do... Right. The thing is, at this point, what have we got to spend our lower dice on? Is... Oh, maybe data. Because we... Right, what I was going to say is... We can always spend our lower dice on the bar work. And spend our higher dice on the guaranteed stuff. But... And that way, at least we've got a little bit of money coming in. I could also If I get this, it gives us double data rewards. Then if we start selling that data, I'm sure it was like 10 per thing or something. So that could be quite lucrative. We don't have any to test right now. But that's what I think I'm gonna actually do rather than the condition thing. I feel like shit's gonna hit the fan at some point. I don't know what's... Oh yeah, the seed. I was like, I don't know what's happening with the other thing. But if we are doing it that way, then we are okay to spend our 6 on something new. I'm just upset about my bar. I feel like I can't justify it right now. And our options are just explore a bit more over here to find more opportunities. Work on filling this up. Oh, there's this one, which is the one I'm intrigued definitely about, and it's the shortest one. Yeah, let's do this one. No, not that one. This one. Tracking Ashton 100%. Okay. 2 more of those and we've got that. And then we want to be on the Merc's side. So maybe she can protect us when we get hunted. And then I think a reroll is in order because I don't like these dice. A 5. We can do it again. And then there's only one more. Tomorrow. After whatever disasters happen, probably. Okay, let's start that then. Oh, I'm not happy about having 19. Don't forget we'll be feeding the cat tonight, which means we'll only have 16. We can earn more tomorrow. Okay. Oh, we can earn more today, man. Right. We can complete this tomorrow, I feel. We'll only have 4 dice, is a thing to remember. I'm doing this one. And I want to test it out. Well, I'm in the wrong place. It's like, say I want to use this here. Oof. No. Right, oh, so right, there is... What if neutral gives us 2, and then we complete it, and then we've got a guaranteed complete. But, what if it loses us energy, and we don't have a lot of money? But we do have another dice that we can roll to just get energy back. I'm doing it. No! That's... No! Okay, we could. We could just do this, and then if it loses us energy this time, we can buy food. We have enough money to buy food. Oh, of course! Of course! I feel like I completely wasted a dice. But I was impatient. I wanted to know what's gonna happen. Ankita. The trail ahead extends deep into an overgrown section of the greenway. At this far end of the ring, where the long, lazy curve of the greenway becomes the shattered landscape of the wastes, things are oddly quiet. Ahead stands a vast farm stack broken from its axis by rust or force, and lying amongst the overgrown landscape like an ancient temple. It's stained with moss. Is this it here? Is this a farming block? Oh, what was it called? Farm stack? Yeah, I think it is. It is stained with moss and algae, flows of green running out from its broken tanks like a frozen, brackish tide. This is where Ashton is hiding. You are pretty sure. All your intuition points to the shot. Oh, not points. Points like with a finger, not points like a scoreboard. I was like, the points that I put into intuition, help me. But no, like in the direction. All your intuition points to the shadows beneath this collapsed superstructure. You roll the comm headset Ankita gave you in your palm. Oh, I'm calling her. Why would I go it alone? Oh, I guess if I went it alone, I could warn him or something. You slip the headset into your ear and it fizzes with static. After a few moments, you hear Ankita. Sleeper, have you located the target? A doubt enters your mind. Can you be sure he is there? Oh! My intuition told me so. Yes, come now. Copy. Hold tight until I get there. The static cuts the channel dead. Oh no. If she's mad at me, then I don't want to be a friend anyway. You hold your position and watch the trail. Ahead, the stars wheel with the motion of the eye, and your mind wanders. You try to imagine what this place looked like before the collapse. All ordered rows of crops, corporate pleasure gardens, flowing farm stacks, glowing farm stacks. Now it's a wilderness, a strange overgrown biosphere bordered by the void of space. You smile despite everything. It seems like an improvement. Like, again, I like this area a lot. This is what if it was me, I feel like I would call home. But I'm still feeling a little bit attached to the starting area. Sleeper. Ankita's hiss brings you out of your reverie. He in the collapse stack? I think so. I'm not gonna say it. Yeah, I'm gonna say I think so. She gives you a look. You better be right. I know. Well, there's no way I'm following that trail. If he's up there, he'll have eyes on that for sure. She glances across the landscape. Let's keep to the undergrowth. Work our way around. She heads off towards the central spine of the greenway, with you following close behind. It's slow going there, where the overgrowth meets the metal wall, but it is so concealed that you can barely see the glass roof high above. Ankita somehow seems to know where to go. See? Intuition is teaming up. Ankita works her way through the dense undergrowth, pushing aside branches and front. It's exhausting and you deeply want to rest, but Ankita shows no signs of letting up. Up ahead, there is a faint glow from the collapsed stack. Ankita leads you around the side to a broken tank. You step through the opening, trying to avoid the broken glass that sits among the moss and algae. You work your way up the slanted tank, Ankita setting a deliberate pace. Somewhere water drips, and you swear you hear birdsong. Hanging plants catch the light, coating the place in a pale, sickly green. Ankita reaches the edge of the tank, where it meets the central drum, and holds up a hand for you to stop. Wait. Oh, okay. Okay. So, like, we've gone in through one of these towards the center. You inch forward and look over the edge. The vast drum is like a cistern with plants growing on all sides and wet mossy islands at its base. It is beautiful, and for a moment you can't see anything but tones of green. Then you see the sleeper. In a faint circle of light descending down through the drum, the sleeper lies slumped at an odd angle. They are surrounded by crates, and beside them, on one of the mossy islands, there is an object, a cylinder set on a tarp. It is connected to the sleeper's head. You flinch. Wait, what? A cylinder? Are they one of the others? One of the ones that escaped with you? You squint, trying to recognize them. Oh, they are twisted. Broken open. Wrong. You look away. Oh shit, is that just someone that's fallen in or something? Oh, bloody hell. Ankita doesn't look at you. She doesn't look at the sleeper. She fixes her eyes on the object. That's Amber's ship mind, she says, and you suddenly recognize the cylinder. Who is... You turn to Ankita to speak, but she is already gone. She drops off the edge of the tank and lands on one of the mossy islands, her armor letting out a hiss as it absorbs the impact. The shot hits her shoulder piece. Oh boy. The ceramic armor cracking but holding as she braces into the impact. Then she launches herself forward, the now activated armor launching across the drum. Another shot goes wide before she reaches the cover of the crates beside the sleeper. Well, we found the other guy then. Shit. You hear the shout from one of the tanks high on the far wall. Oh, they're up above? Ankita reaches over and wraps a hand around the thick connection between the ship mind and the sleeper. What is she doing? What is the sleeper doing with the ship mind? Like, transferring themselves from the body that they can't sustain? Maybe? Maybe the sleeper is still alive inside the ship mind. You better come down here or I'll rip this right out of their head. She screams at the wall of tanks. You shiver at the suggestion. Oh no. Oh no. I thought this was some personal conflict. Oh dear. Do I say stop and try and explain? Stop! Quiet, sleeper, Ankita shouts. Oh god. Oh no, I've given away. Okay, shit. A shot rips through the moss beside you, filling your vision with green. The shooter must be somewhere on the other side of the tank. Do that again and I swear to God I'll tear their head off, Ankita shouts to them. Sleeper, you stay down. There's a long pause. All you can hear is the dripping water running down the walls of the drum. Then Ashton calls out. There's Ashton. Disgraced mercenary. Oh god, look. So this is the ship mind attached to this dead sleeper. Dying sleeper body, I guess. Oh man, okay. This is bad. I'm coming down, Ankita. Don't do anything stupid, for God's sake. He appears at the far side of the drum, stepping through the shallow water, rifle raised above his head. Drop the gun, Ankita shouts. He throws it down onto the moss. As you lean out to watch, you see him catch your eye, clocking your presence. Oh, this is gonna be dramatic. What are you up to here, Ashton, you sicko? He stands, keeping her sidearm trained on his head. You ripped my ship mind for what? Some freakish experiment? Ashton approaches with shaking hands, his eyes now fixed on the connecting bundle of wires that Ankita still has hold of. Steady, Ankita. It isn't like that. I needed the ship mind. You have to understand. They would have died without it. God damn it, we're totally on this person's side, aren't we? But also, get off her boob. Oh no, it's they, right? So, I don't know. What are you talking about? I don't give a shit why you ripped my ship mind and crippled my ship. I should put you down right now. She tightens her grip on the connection. No! Typical of you, Ankita. No curiosity. Ashton smiles shakily. Oh, it wasn't so angry. That's why I never asked for it. For your help. You only look after yourself. He nods at you. That sleeper up there. They are just bait, right? To draw me out. Ankita sucks a breath in. Are you trying to give me more reasons to shoot you? I love them, Ankita. Ashton looks at the crumpled sleeper. I love them and they were gonna die. I knew you would never understand that. He starts closing the gap between himself and Ankita now, slowly inching forward. Don't do that, Ashton. Ankita snarls. Don't do that. Let the wires go, Ankita. Let us go. If you don't get out of my way... He inches closer. Please. If you don't get out of my way... Is that a threat? Is it all rigged? I can't let you take it, Ashton. Ankita hardened her stare. You stole it from me. You left me for dead. She shakes her head. You think I'm gonna trust you after all that? It's fine, I have two! Right here in my pocket! It's fine! He can just pay me for it or something and we'll call it a deal. I needed Ankita. I needed them to survive. Ashton is in reach of the sleeper now of Ankita. I'm going to take them now, Ankita. He raises a hand. I'm going to take the ship mind and go. Ankita loosens her grip on the connection a little. Her hand is shaking now. Stop, Ashton. She lowers the gun a little. Stop. She doesn't want to do it. Seeing her drop her guard, he makes his move. A blur of movement, a struggle, a shot. Another. You recoil back behind the edge as they ricochet around the inside of the drum, the sound deafening you. Oh no. When you crawl back to the edge, Ashton is bleeding into the water. The red and the green. Ankita is staring at the center of the drum, the severed connection in her hand. The water drips endlessly, drip after drip after drip. You force yourself to look at the broken sleeper. There is no sign of life, of humanity. There's just another broken object among other broken objects, while all around, living things grow and thrive. Ankita finally looks back up at you, tears in her eyes. Why did you fucking do that? She begins to say something that might be sorry, but you're already gone. I'm so upset with myself. How could I have known though? She told me that she was robbed. Oh man. She killed them both. I mean, I know that that's what mercenaries do, but she didn't even want to do it. It made her cry. I'm so dumb. Well, I guess that's that then. God damn it. Wow, that was so tragic. I wonder if that could have gone... I mean... Oh, if we'd gone in ourselves... Oh... I didn't want to go in myself because of self-preservation. I thought I would get murdered. God damn it. Oh, I'm so dumb. Well... Hindsight is 2020. Oh, Jesus. Well. Well, that's our dice going. That is our day over, I guess. Nothing more we can do today. Let's just check. I think tomorrow we are now just back onto... We can start working on stuff here if we want. Unless we get reached out to by... any of the people that we've been trying to help. I would like to hear from Feng. We've still got time to wait 3 days for that. I'm not going to do that yet. Noodles. Work. Food. I had 2 in my pocket. We could have resolved this peacefully. I can't believe I ever wanted to be a merc. Oh, Feng's Bay. Oh, 2 days. Havenage in crisis. The building is chaos. Most of it is in total lockdown. No one will give you straight answers about Feng or Hardin. 2 days to get their shit together, I guess, because yeah, everything's just gone cray. But we can still sell data to them if we want to. Bloody hell. Okay, so there's nothing else happening tomorrow. as far as we know. So we have a day of just doing whatever we want to do. But that is tomorrow. And that is the end of the day and the end of the episode. So thank you very much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed that. So much drama, so much regret. I'm really upset. Oh my god, I could write a poem about that. But it is what it is. We have to just look forward, I guess, because we can't change what just happened. It was terrible. It was awful. Ideally, I would not have done that, but it happened. And such is life. So, I will be back next time with another episode of Citizen Sleeper, where the possibilities are endless about what we do next. Who do we want to kill? Let's, like, just spin a wheel and decide. Hopefully, we won't get into any more situations like that. So, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye!